to the children. Get the kids away from him, man. Gosh. He's like breathing heavily, sniffing through his nose, like as he's getting down there. Because you get down on the kid's altitude, so he's down there. He's like, this is the hardest he's breathed all the time. That's so good. He just loves it. So someone, hopefully the photographer, or at least somebody there, had their senses about it to keep him on track. All right, but yeah, chapstick guy, remember he layered on 35. All right, so that's what happened over there. Now that's what's in the Biden White House. We also saw today, on Sunday, Catholic leaders, and that's always a fun one, right? Catholics and Joe's a little, what's the word, contradiction on abortion because I guess Catholic.
Heading to a stringer assignment right now.
My friends, we are motoring through March. President and the First Lady.
Marcy Kaptur and Hakeem Jeffries are having something over here, so.
We got press briefing by Kareem and Jake Sullivan also in the House. That's happening today, so we'll see what happens. And the President received the briefing at 3:15 today, so not much from him. And we'll see what Kareem and Jake have to say. I really paid much attention to them as another one of the surveys. But that's what's on the schedule today. And we also saw Joe Biden got some new shoes. So apparently he's been tripping over himself a little bit. So they got him some new shoes. I guess it's from Inside Edition. And they're walking us through, I guess, his new walking boots. As he's showing the nigger taking care of business.
Those sneakers, yep, they're so-called lifestyle sneakers made by Hoka, designed for maximum comfort and support while walking or hiking.
And here they are, the Joe Biden sneaker. They're made by Hoka. These are called the Hoka Transport. As you can see, they look quite cool. They have a wide sole, no doubt great for stability. And the president does have a history of stumbling.
Yeah, he does. They have anti-sandbag devices in there. Anti-AI, AI-powered anti-sandbag balance momentum devices, something. All right, so that's our president. I hope he doesn't trip again. I know that Gavin Newsom is just setting tripwires up all around the White House. He's throwing banana peels everywhere he goes. Oil slicks, and those little tacks that came out of Bugs Bunny's vehicles. We also have some reaction to this bloodbath stuff. All right, we've got some clips. Let's get into the bloodbath stuff. Actually, let's say our hellos and our good mornings. Before we do that, we've got an illegal immigration update. We'll wrap up this Biden stuff, then we'll say hello. But we've got illegal migrants from Lebanon caught at the border, right? This is in the United States. So Joe Biden's out there, border update. We've got Hezbollah terrorists coming across the border. This guy was from Lebanon. He says, yes, I'm from Hezbollah, and I was hoping to make a bomb, and I was going to New York. So this is this guy who's caught sneaking over the border. He admitted he's a member of Hezbollah, hoped to make a bomb in New York. This guy's name is Basil Ebadi, age 22, caught by Border Patrol. He says, well, Basil, what are you doing here in the United States, says Border Patrol. He said, well, I'm going to try to make a bomb, obviously. But Ebadi later claimed in an interview that he'd only been trying to flee Lebanon because he didn't want to hurt people. Once you're in, you can never get out. So here's this dude's notice. So from Border Patrol, here's a significant arrest, claim membership with a foreign terrorist group. El Paso Sector Intelligence said that this guy, Basil Ebadi from Lebanon, arrested him after he made terroristic threats. He's held in El Paso. He was apprehended near Zone 24. He was transported to El Paso on 3/11/24, not too long ago. He was checked by medical staff. He says, what were you doing? What are you coming to the U.S. for? He says, I'm going to go try to make a bomb. They said, what? He was placed in isolation and was referred to agents for an interview. Post Miranda, he claimed membership to a foreign terrorist organization. Oh, that's nice. Not that big of a deal, I guess. He's training.
Wait, they get Miranda?
Huh. Okay. So border agents continue to see a surge in migrants.
That's weird. They get Miranda
And Joe
rights, huh?
Biden, continues to blame
People
her
coming in
for
saying they're
That's
gonna make a
what's also
bomb.
happening
They
down
still
there.
get
This
Miranda.
also came in from Bill Malugin. Bill Malugin, he said that this is now confirmed. So here's another situation. So this guy, per a DHS source to me, this was a Haitian man. So in Haiti, stories that they were eating each other down there. I don't know how much veracity any of that had. There were a lot of stories and rumors. There was that dude with the lamb chop, except it wasn't from the lamb, munching on it. Going, oh, doesn't look good down there. And Ron DeSantis was in Florida, and he was saying that they were going to be shoring up their beachheads in case there was some unscheduled newcomers coming across, to use the White House terms, or illegal invaders. But here's the background on this one from Bill Malugin. He said, per DHS sources, the Haitian man below was arrested for R-ing a 15-year-old disabled girl. Gosh, at a migrant hotel. Oh my gosh, in Massachusetts. Nice. Which came to the U.S. Wednesday night, came to the U.S. via Biden's administration's their parole program for Haitians. That allowed this guy to fly into JFK in New York City direct from Haiti. Back in June. It's not even recent, it's back in June. We're told that ICE has now detained this guy. The Biden administration's controversial parole program allows 30,000 Cubans, Haitian, Nicaraguans, and Venezuelans to fly into the U.S. after they've supposedly been vetted and have a sponsor in the U.S. Biden administration considers this program a, quote, lawful pathway. And he says this has now been confirmed. He says confirmed, breaking. DHS official confirms our reporting. This guy entered via Biden's parole program, adding that he was screened and vetted on multiple databases, but there was no information. Department cannot comment on ongoing criminal prosecutions, and the alleged crime is heinous. Individuals should be held responsible under the full extent of the law. So, again, if they're not here, then those crimes can't be committed, right? They can commit them in their homelands. What are they doing here in the first place? That's the whole point. Huh. Now we got to charge him and screen him and house him and everything, and the other guy's going to blow up New York City and all this. Gosh. So Biden's getting stressed out because he's doing such a terrible job. He's like, why don't people see I'm amazing? Here was what Meet the Press said. And Meet the Press, by the way, this is pretty interesting. I may try to dig this up for the show later today. But they had Nathan Wade, who was going to go sit down for an interview with Meet the Press over the weekend. They said he was coming by for the Sunday show. I said, what? You're kidding me. And then, what's her name? Kristen Welker. She posted a retweet. She said, oops, guess what? Nathan Wade canceled because he has a family emergency.
Be right back.
Yeah, right. Here's what Meet the Press was saying. In replacement of this, that Joe Biden's getting nervous about his re-election effort. He's seeing these polls. He's getting jacked up on methamphetamines, and he's getting irritated. He's like, once he has just a couple moments of lucidity, he emerges from his stupor, his ice cream-induced, waddling, and he says, I'm vigorous now. Let me see the polls. How are we doing? Down 6 points, down 5 points, down 3 points, down 7 points. Huh. He gets very upset about it. Here's what he sounds like. If X will play, doesn't look like it must do at the moment.
Are getting this new reporting about the Biden campaign and about President Biden himself and how he is taking, especially all of these polls, which show him in some cases losing to former President Trump. Basically, our reporting says that Biden has grown angry and anxious about the three. Is that what you're hearing in your conversations with Democrats?
Oh, yeah. I mean, look, if I were running for election against a person like Donald Trump, who has as many issues as he has and has committed as many alleged acts of criminality as he has, and I would be, you saw polls that said I was losing to him, even I would be like, well, what is going on here in America?
What is going on here in America? And you know what she means by that, right? How are people so stupid? How can we all be so dumb that we would really really believe their Justice Department has any legitimacy or credibility to it at all. He's got 92 charges. Oops, I mean 91. Oops, I mean 88. And they're all legitimate. Why? Because Fannie Willis brought a bunch of those, or Jack Smith brought a bunch of those. Canning's considering a motion to dismiss for selective and vindictive prosecution. Two people who were in the courtroom, Roger Parlaff and Julia Kelly, both say that she seems like she's considering it. They were both kind of like, whoa. Right? She was very upset about this vindictive prosecution by Jack Smith. Fannie Willis has a whole slew of problems in her neck of the woods. Alvin Bragg, also prosecuting, and that one is being delayed as well, because he's like, yeah, our case is terrible. Our star witness is Michael Cohen. So that lady, she's screaming at the public. Simone Sanders Townsend. How are people so stupid? Joe Biden's so much better than Trump. Don't you know he's been prosecuted? He's being prosecuted for charged with a bunch of crimes. Yeah, we know. It's meaningless. Why don't you do it again? It probably will. I think in Arizona they're trying to get close. The AG, I think, is digging into it. Let's see who here is joining us. It's a beautiful, beautiful Monday, my friends. How is your week unfolding? Starting off, hopefully you're feeling as vigorous as a normal, competent person and not vigorous like our president. And we got some comments in the house. What's up already? What's up, Zayfod? Says, good morning, Robert. Thank you for putting all the pieces together for us. Thank you, Zayfod.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
For saying hello.
Who's here?
Here's one from
Jared?
me. Hard times create
Who else?
strong men.
Somebody else is here.
Strong men create good times. Good times create
Hey.
weak men. Weak men.
So I'm going on a stringer assignment. I got off of my regular job. I have, well, kind of. I'm off from the staffing today and tomorrow. Tonight I'm supposed to help set up at the polling place I'm at. But this morning I got a stringer assignment to go cover Marcy Kaptur and Hakeem Jeffries at some kind of round table. Supposed to be there at 12:45, so I'm cutting it close. But
So I just got done watching 1883.
automatic pay as long as I upload.
But is that the one? But I don't
Guaranteed assignment, they said.
Stupid people that don't listen. At the end, it's like most shows.
$120
The entire thing, I realize
to do.
glorifying this is
Marcy Kaptur is our congresswoman. She's our Democratic congresswoman.
like the show.
And Hakeem Jeffries is the
A lot of
leader, is the Democratic leader in Congress.
It's like the Yellowstone precursor or something that we have watched. Some
So
of those are just like kind of ridiculous. Like, okay, how many arrows can you take to your body before you're dead? All right, you're dead. Okay, stop being dead. I was checking out Tyson Food Says Truth. They practically have a monopoly on supplying for restaurants, prisons, other food preparers. This while the government is attacking small farmers. It is the odor of mendacity speaking. What's really going on here? Is
I'm heading out there now. It's downtown Toledo. So
I know there's a program here in Canada that requires.
yeah, right. Coolidge. It's campaign business basically.
6 months. No, there is a boycott on Tyson, but it will have to extend into the fast food industry. Yeah, good question. I don't know much about it. You know, it probably does.
Our esteemed congresswoman in my district is currently the continuously longest serving congressperson in Congress. You know, the Democrats just keep re-electing her and she doesn't do shit for this area. But that's on them.
Those things. So they can regulate everything on the claim of interstate commerce, and it's disgusting. Yeah, what's up?
She may
bud?
actually lose this time.
This program. Only have to work one day.
She's got some decent competitors from the other side.
The Antikiss says, yeah, it's
Yeah.
real TV. Yeah. Hey, what's up? Rocky says, hey, Rob, lots of work travel last week, but
Unfortunately, I can't yell things out because I'm going to be recording in an official capacity, but I may after I'm done.
I was going to take a little bit out of you, so hopefully you're feeling good.
Getting my recordings go live
Cheers to you, Rocky. Cheers, my friend. Cheers to all of you out there. It's a beautiful Monday.
and express my First Amendment.
Truth says, what are they doing here? They heard Tyson.
The First Amendment not only covers the press, but it'll also cover my redress. So,
Roy MC says any sponsor.
told the wife I might get arrested today. So, told her where the credit card was. She needs bail money.
Honestly, I think both parties really want. stuff to ultimately happen.
I don't know which name I'm going to do it under.
We've got a lot of donors. Hey, what's
Kind
up,
of depending on which phone I'm able to do it from. But
Trump memes. It says, I can't believe you shot an eagle on the 9th, sir. Give me a fist bump, says Trump to his caddy. Anderson Cooper responds, Trump just shot 9 bald eagles on a golf course in Florida. He's going to give you a birdie and an eagle. Anderson Cooper having a rough morning over there.
yeah, I know. I know how to talk to him.
Blacky's here. Says Trump,
I know how I want to talk to him, and I know how I can talk to him. But it doesn't matter. You can be within the boundaries. And Toledo PD is so fucking corrupt. It's ridiculous.
Just block the bomb and nuclear war threats. We're all going to die.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
In racist nuclear attack.
Maybe I could get Laws to come up and help me with that lawsuit. Help me write it.
Racist against Mexicans.
Ooh, bad roll, Jared. What? You rolled a 1 and still won?
Blocks racist.
Oh, this is the other name, the other one.
We got Glockies here. Here's one. This is from Bernie Sanders. I'm once again asking to give me all your code. This is from Bernie Sanders. The leprechaun monster code.
Oh, it should be, yeah.
Says the MSM's #1 trick is lies of omissions. Lies of omissions. But by the way, MSNBC News Guard.
I think you just, I think the way it is, the you just get money back if you get super
I'd like
low.
to speak to the manager of X. Apparently that full interview's out. I'd like to see what Elon has to say. I'd love it if somebody would clip like out. If somebody should have show like Elon without Don Lemon. Like just clip out all the Don Lemon stuff and we just hear from Elon. Spud says, I'm here from Hezbollah and I'm here to help. Glocky says, Gretcha watching Hunter do the line with a plastic straw instead of a paper one. She says to Hunter, it's not very environmentally friendly anymore. Your cocaine sniffs. NY says, just returned from New York City. People are living everywhere. It's really sad. I left during Bloomberg. Now New York City is a dystopian nightmare. It's like that, I think.
I remember when I was a kid, everyone used to be freaking out about people that still use paper bags because of the environment. Now it's like, oh wait, we want you to use paper bags again.
You look terrible. Look really sad. Really sad for these people.
Instead of those plastic bags.
They'll lecture us, right? They'll lecture us and they'll say, you're a bigot. You don't want people to improve their lives. They're just coming here to improve. And you're like, oh, really? You're improving them while they're being hard and attacked and exploited for everything on the way here, and you shove them in the gutter outside of New York? Yeah, you're real saviors of humanity. Nice job, AOC. Well done. Any sponsor, we got that one, and Truth is here. Good to see you, Truth. Yeah, so we had some great bloodbath memes, and you probably saw this. Media freaking out over this, quote, bloodbath statement from Trump. Obviously fake and a hoax, as usual. NBC News, you see CBS News, Rolling Stone. As soon as he said the word bloodbath, and he wasn't talking about anything other than the auto industry, which is a phrase that a lot of people use in politics, by the way, all the time. But they all capitalized on it. NBC News, CBS News, Rolling Stone. Trump says there's going to be a bloodbath. There's going to be a bloodbath if he loses. All over the place. It was like a meltdown, level 50. And we're going to hear from Scarborough and Pelosi. Pelosi's very upset.
They're all doubling down on that stupid shit, too.
They have nothing of substance to talk about. Here's what Trump was actually speaking about when he was out on the campaign trail.
That was down in Dayton. They tried to give me that stringer assignment too. I was like, fuck that, I'm not driving down to Dayton. It's fucking 3 hours away almost.
China now is building a couple of massive plants where they're going to build the cars in Mexico and they think that they're going to sell those cars into the United States with no tax at the border. Let me tell you, China, if you're listening, President Xi, you and I are friends, but he understands the way I deal. Those big monster car manufacturing plants that you're building in Mexico right now, and you think you're going to get that, you're going to not hire Americans, and you're going to sell the cars to us. Now, we're going to put a 100% tariff on every single car that comes across the line, and you're not going to be able to sell those cars. If I get elected, now if I don't get elected, it's going to be a bloodbath for the whole, that's going to be the least of it. It's going to be a bloodbath for the country. That'll be the least of it. But they're not going to sell those cars. They're building massive factories. A friend of mine,
So in other words, the auto industry is going to be wrecked because China is manufacturing ultra cheap cars that our industry cannot compete with, right? They've got all the lithium and all sorts of special minerals, mine that we need to tap into so they can increase production. They've got a very inexpensive labor force, and they can create cars
St.
cheaper
Floyd.
than we can. So if they are now manufacturing them in Mexico, and shipping
I
them
think
up
it's going to
into the
happen.
United States,
It looks like it's
will
already
be
going to happen.
for the auto industry.
BLM is already calling for it in Tennessee.
Talking about auto industry, and at the end, off the White House, and Joe Biden wins.
Democratic state representative is actually calling for riots in Tennessee over some bill.
What reaction was to that statement from Pelosi? Very upset. Trump is going to enact a bloodbath. Trump is going to eliminate all of us. And here she is taking that one and beating it into the ground.
He's even predicting a bloodbath. What does that mean? He's going to exact a bloodbath? If something wrong.
No, Nancy, no. He wasn't saying that at all. He was talking about the auto industry being wrecked because of stupid policies.
How respectful I am of the American people. But how much
You are
more do they
disgusting
have to
old
say for
hag.
him to
That's
understand
another reason for term
that
limits
this
there.
isn't what
Fucking
our
Pelosi.
country is about. Praising
Dude, she is so
praising
disgusting.
the Rush because
Praising Adolf. She's just praising him. What? So here's another one from Joe. Now, Joe got called out on this from Elon. So Joe posted an X about this, and he said, yeah, Trump was instigating a bloodbath, warning all of us. If he doesn't win, he's going to be the one to come out and eliminate all of us and your families and your animals, pets too. And so here is Scarborough now. After deleting that post, Elon called him out. Now he's doubling down, and he woke up this morning and he said, we have nothing else to talk about today. So how about we just rave about Trump?
He's talking about a bloodbath for America.
Or cops can just continue doing what they've always done, and they'll just record it, them doing it too. That's all you need. They don't even need to kill them. They just need to beat them up good. I mean,
talking only about the auto industry, and this is it's just bullshit.
they didn't kill Rodney King.
This is a family show. We have respect on the show.
Because there's a cop hidden ahead.
You say that at 6:15.
Fucker. Where you at? Where you hiding, bitch?
Hey, he knew what he was doing. We're not stupid. Americans aren't stupid. He was talking about a bloodbath.
Yeah,
I don't know. I agree that they used to, but I think that it is the cops are against both sides. The cops are against anybody who's not in the thin blue line. I think you're seeing that more and more. There's still I call them
It's
cultists.
a bloodbath. And when he finishes by saying, and that's just going to be the least of it, seriously, these people may be stupid. We're not.
He just called half the country stupid.
So, all right, well, how come Joe Scarborough deleted that tweet? How come he did that? Well, it's because he knows that he is wrong about this. So Pelosi was someone else who said that the bloodbath saga is fatal to Donald Trump. Elliott on X is a great follow. And Tom Elliott put this together from our friends at Gradian. He says, look at this. There are a bunch of bloodbaths.
I see a lot of it the both ways. Because I think there's a lot of people that are MAGA now that are libertarian. I mean, with the choices that are there, that are libertarian. And libertarians are not cool with the cops.
March 11th.
Headlines calling it a quote bloodbath. Yeah, bloodbath. Not only is it going to be a bloodbath, but after they leave New Hampshire, it's a bloodbath on her home turf. That's really tough. There's a lot of corpses in his wake. I mean, we have to count the bodies.
Oh, I agree. I agree.
Take over Maricopa County. And the headline refers to it as an impending bloodbath. Columnist Charles Robb has a new piece for the New York Times entitled "A Biden Bloodbath."
When you kill victims, you can bet that they 100% are fearing a slaughter. In fact, the word bloodbath and massacre come up frequently.
The Republican Party would be destroyed.
These
going to be a bloodbath.
There's going to be a bloodbath one way or the other.
Bloodbath of Bernie Sanders.
It's Joe Scarborough himself, idiot.
A bloodbath there, shaping up to be a blood.
Get off a bloodbath in next year's crucial
Don't let
midterm.
Off-year elections are often a bloodbath.
This week's bloodbath for Democrats.
A bloodbath at the ballot box.
There could be a Republican bloodbath.
They'll talk about a bloodbath.
It's a bloodbath. I have to talk about you. And
It's going to be a bloodbath.
That's fucking nuts. Well, that's just like the cops with the Mauvais symbol and the skull, the Punisher skull, and the blue line flag. It's like, are you a fucking idiot, dude? You realize that
running out of
those are exact opposites?
See, the polls are showing that Donald Trump's looking pretty good. Now, it's been some time since we checked this, but of course, the presidency is the big one that we're all concerned about. Obviously, Trump is now the official GOP nominee. Joe Biden, the official nominee. That is absent, something else happening with Joe. I think both parties ultimately have.
I see a lot of cops with the tattoo on their arm. I just laugh.
Right? This is the election. This is how it looks. And I think they're going to do the old Joe, the old Indiana.
Well, I mean, it's not like the best and the brightest become cops, because we know how that goes. You can't have too high an IQ or they won't hire you.
11 points on that. You can see that. And there were some other new polls that just hit talking about the chance of the vice president or the president, Donald Trump. Here are the people in the running. Tim Scott up at 23%. Kristi Noem up at 11%. Then we got Elise Stefanik in third. Number 4, Vivek Haley at 6%. Carson's down. Byron's on the list. DeSantis is on the list. Carrie Lake closing out the bottom of the list. So, as you can see, the election is coming up.
That's true.
Around the corner, and we're going to, of course, see what that looks like with this bloodbath saga.
It's safe to say the fans had a bloodbath with the company after the fiasco.
Lots of bloodbath. That came over from our friends on radio. All right, let's see what you guys say about that. Totally ridiculous, right? So, hey, what's up? We got some new comments in the house. Let's do a refresh over here. Let's see who's joining us. E.T. says, I heard he just marked off Scott. Yeah. No to Tim Scott. Big Mike Obama isn't running. No, they gave a hard close on that door. B says, I'll do it. All right, we'll see you on the ballot. We'll vote for B. We'll have lots of bacon subsidies or something. Sadie says, how do you define vetting when they don't even vet the POTUS position? They do not require a legal social security number or a legal birth certificate. If they don't have a committee or a forensic analysis to make certain the highest position in our nation and not even considered a need. Think about it. From Sadie. Yeah, here's one. The Supreme Court is listening to oral arguments right now. I have that queued up. We can listen in on that for sure. That's a good one. That's a free speech one. That's happening today. What's up? We got Gypsies here. Hey, thank you, B. We got Gypsy saying, do you have a reaction to this, Rob? Because this is aimed at independent voices like you. Here's one. America First Legal exposes federal government pushing for aggressive censorship of independent voices. Yeah, I got a big problem with that, of course. Internal documents obtained by AFL from the USAID has revealed a disturbing initiative, to out advertisers. Right. Yeah, I have seen.
See if I can even get in here.
Disinformation primer. Did we cover something on this before?
It's because I'm not using my main account.
Like a multi-pronged plan to go after advertisers. Actually,
This is this backup account. It's only got, what, 60 something subscribers.
Talked about something very similar to this. Yeah, something very similar, where they were basically like leaning on the advertisers.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no point in even playing the pirate game on the, well, not on the other one either, even right now either. The Viking game, because we haven't set anything up.
Right after J6. Right after J6, we were crying foul about it, and boom. Whole channel.
I mean, unless you just want to be entertained.
That was after strikes and stuff. Like there was somebody watching our channel, clicking the box.
Oh, okay.
And they could. We got got medical misinfo strikes, election misinfo strikes. It's wild.
I'm trying to be
Harmful and dangerous.
as inconspicuous as possible. I just have my black hoodie, my little medic hoodie on with my flag. I think the Democrats will not like my flag on my arm.
A local news NBC affiliate.
I hope they don't get upset about it.
Southwest Florida went into commercial posing if Trump was advocating violence, while they later clarified
The coffee brand coffee hat.
what he said. It was too late. My Trump-hating 90-year-old dad was already having his blood pressure go through the roof. He, like everyone else, ignored the clarification.
So, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, they spam the misinformation and they clean it up later. Like, who's like the bloodbath comment is
Fucker right in the pussy. From the news.
If there was,
I look like I look like you're like you're roving cat.
like me when they say
They said to have a microphone too. I'm like, I'm good on that.
That was a bloodbath. What's up, Dark Side? Says Rob. Matt Wilson was on Regina's stream Saturday night saying your show was his impetus for his brief supporting Trump. That's amazing. That's amazing. I'm not aware of that amicus, but shout out to Matt Wilson. That is very cool. So I'll have to take a look at that brief and see what that is about. Have we read that brief? He's not the attorney who was filing for Jack Smith's removal for appropriation, was he? Let's see. We'll pull up that docket here in a second. Shades, what's up? We got.
Was he gaming? I know he's been doing a lot of gaming lately.
Was hyped to deflect the China-Mexico and quote many industries now. The company I work with also works with China, and we've seen this pre-COVID all planned. Those factories take a while to build. Yeah, they do take a while to build. And
did you see Accountability for All last night at the Dropkick Murphy concert? I guess James Freeman was with him out there.
It's happening in Arizona. It's actually very interesting. Kind of following it from afar. But it's interesting, you know, they're trying to think near shore.
The video was horrible because of the crowd.
Chip building.
But the sound was pretty good. And then Anna Bananarama went live too.
Like a Manhattan Project feel to it, like they're racing to get production capabilities up here.
They drove all the way out there.
Racing to do it.
Fucking 3 days to drive up
Bill
there.
Says, Rob, did you see this? Court battles, Trump and $1 million bond New York fraud case. Yeah, I think we're going to pull up Trump's documents.
I guess that that one lawyer from Oklahoma, that guerrilla media guy, he's out there too. The one that was chasing that judge around at the bar
to put up as
with her kid,
a bond,
or her grandson.
Will accept us, right? So, like, you're gonna have to go seize a building or give us something. Like, you know, there's nothing we can do about this.
I don't know why they're out there. I don't know if it's that one case that Bow's been following or not.
The only bond companies will only issue a bond of up to 100. Right?
The one Turtle Boy's supporting.
We'll go get 5 bond companies. Bond out with 5 companies.
Yeah, that's her name.
Property as collateral.
I even signed the.
Insurers are unwilling.
I signed that petition.
Honestly, like, I would just say, hey, Trump, you know, like, let them come take it. Let them come take a building. Let Letitia James take a building and see what she does with it. They can put a bunch of migrants in there and see what that does to Trump's campaign, right? And what people think about that. Go take over Trump. Take it. Trump can move to Florida, fill it with all your illegals, and see what people think about that.
Yeah, SharonHolmes.com. Yep.
With communists stealing a big, beautiful building and wrecking it. Like, in other words, I think these people are biting off more than they can chew. Like, how do you take $500 million from someone? Like, of course you don't have that liquid. And then the left will come and be like, he doesn't have $500 million liquid. You're like, are you guys idiots? Why would he have like $500 million sitting in a bank account, a savings account at Wells Fargo? So it's going to be a difficult thing. It's like, hey, you want it? Come get it. Come get it. You want the $500 million? Come get it, and see what she does in the official filing. says there's absolute proof that Cheney withheld the fact that Trump requested 10,000 guardsmen.
I'm almost there.
Cheney hid that.
I'm 2 minutes away.
Yeah, no doubt. Cheney's just something else. We've got the wood chip is here. And then I did have the SCOTUS stuff queued up. And so we can see they're probably getting close to being done.
I'm going to be ending this and running it because I don't know how busy it's going to be around here.
Over on SCOTUS. Because they were
a lot of people parked around here, though.
Let's see there.
Shit. What's up?
Hey, brother. Hey, sometime in the near future, can we get a booster down in emissions for the Wi-Fi?
There's literally, yeah.
They're just saying they sometimes they lose internet down here.
It's the machine, not the internet.
Okay. Thanks.
Yep.
Bye.
Five individuals are trying to use the Article 3 courts to audit all of the executive branch's communications with and about social media platforms. That problem has infected every step of this case. Respondents don't have standing at all because they have not shown an imminent threat that the government will cause a platform to moderate their posts in particular. But the lower court still reviewed a vast range of speech by different officials to different platforms about different topics at different times without...
Apparently Jim Jordan's there today too, so this is from Warren.
I don't know where I'm going to park.
Told House
there we go, 2-hour parking. This side is bam bam.
Jordan has accused the Biden administration and social media companies of collusion through his role heading the select subcommittee on weaponization. And of course, that's what we're there on. Here's Judge Thomas. Let's see what he has.
Is on the coercion encouragement framework of right. That was the only way to look at this case.
Jesus, I got ways to go.
Ways to look at this case. I think one of them is the coercion inquiry, which we think comes from Phantom Books. You can think of that as an aspect of state action. Party actors. We think that's the right way to think about this case. Respondents in the lower courts have also proposed a different way. The
wanted to get down here.
Private action. It can turn that private action.
Is this
state action doctrine in cases involving the commitment?
Let's park at the old post office building here.
Okay, so the question is, what is the standard that we measure the commingling of the government with the private entities? How do we use that? Is that private companies an extension of the state?
Oh shit, there's a spot right here.
Coerced by the state? Does it require coercion? Does it require suggestion to the level of conduct that would trigger that relationship to say that
free
okay,
parking,
Facebook
parking
now
permitted. Okay.
And so now Facebook
Sweet.
is, as an extension of the government, violating the free speech rights. The government's not allowed to do that, and they can't outsource this.
Get to work, guys. I'll let you know. Lots for me to go live on either.